The average vertical, after we just did the calculations, is 48.75 inches.
How did you come to this conclusion?
We used our inflated numbers.
What were the inflated numbers?
51.
51.
50.
And the talking stick, if you're going to.
50.
50.
46.
46. I'm glad I'm not in the shot. Welcome to Teach Me Strength Podcast. Today, I'm going to be interviewing these guys, and we're going to go over some interesting questions. So the first one we're going to cover is, who do you think, out of the four of you, is the hardest worker? All right, starting with Dom. Who do you think is the hardest worker?
We'll go this way.
Yeah. And no offense taken when it's not John. No, I'm kidding. The other day,
not allowed to say yourself.
Okay, let's say first you can't say yourself, then the second time around we'll allow you to say yourself. So, we'll do it twice.
Okay.
And also, I want to be clear, I don't think Josh is actually a bitch, okay? It was a joke. A lot of people were upset about that, Josh.
I don't know about that. My dad would say otherwise.
His dad would say otherwise. All right, Dom, you're up.
I would say Isaiah.
Isaiah's the hardest worker, and why?
I mean,
What do you see that makes you go, he's the hardest worker?
He's been training the longest. He's been
Okay.
consistent, and I've never seen someone push as hard as he has.
All right, you got to speak up, Dom. You got to speak up a little bit.
We might have to cut this because I need to think.
I can go.
You can go?
Yeah, have Donovan go.
We'll come back.
Hold it a little closer to your face, boys. Hold the talking stick closer to
Hello.
your face.
I am Donovan Hawkins.
Okay, that's a little too much.
I'm Donovan Hawkins. I like to dunk basketballs. To answer your question, John, Isaiah Rivera is the hardest worker out of us. Reason being, most consistent, most dedicated, and pushes the hardest.
So like the suffer squats he did today that I programmed?
No, not even something like that. Just a mindset, an overall mindset in life.
Okay, I like
I don't. No, fuck the suffer squats. That's easy. Everybody can do that. I'm talking about an overall mindset in life with staying consistent and dedicated to your craft. It's easily Isaiah Rivera.
Isaiah, just pull your dick out right now while they just jerk you off.
I'm getting there. I'm almost reaching right now.
Hey, you got to zip them up when you're done.
Yeah, zip them up when you're done. All right, Josh.
Yeah, he's father time. He shouldn't be getting better at this age, but he continues.
Josh, speak up.
He's father time. He's aging like fine wine. Wow. Like Dwayne Wade in his later seasons, they gave him that nickname. You're 28? Yeah. I mean, I'm 23. I'm not that much younger than you are, but like you probably didn't expect him to get this good at 28, or did you? I've heard you say you didn't think you're supposed to be here, so. I think that's a testament.
I never really had an expectation for how good he would get. I think initially in our first conversation, what did I tell you, Isaiah?
In our first conversation?
Yeah, our first conversation. Did I tell you I think you're going to be this good?
I don't think you ever did.
I think I said you could be way better.
Yeah.
That was pretty much what I determined.
You did say it was more of a hypothetical. Like you said how good you're this good now. Think about how good you could be if you trained like X, Y, and Z. And I was like,
PR'd your power clean with a sprained ankle.
yeah.
That was pretty good.
Wait,
real quick. Where should you go if you want to be like Isaiah Rivera?
If you want to be more like me,
Yeah.
more like these guys,
Yeah, where should you go?
go to thpstrength.com. This is what you get, all right? First, look in your wallet. Do you have at least $12.70 and then $100 of disposable income 30 days later? If you do, go to step B. Go to thpstrength.com. Step C, apply. Step D, you're going to fill out an onboarding questionnaire, everything about you as an athlete. We're going to use that information, write your program. You're going to get put in a group chat with really good coaches that we handpicked out of a lot of people, and you can ask them any questions you want, and then you're going to improve. It's going to suck for the first 3 weeks. Fourth week, you'll get better, and you'll get addicted to it.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
I have thoughts on this, though.
Well, I was going to – okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't say who your person was.
You didn't even hear the question either. What are your thoughts?
Who's the hardest worker? No, he didn't answer who he thinks is the hardest worker. That isn't you. Oh, you can't include me. I'm not in the interview.
No, I'm trying to think out of you guys. I think Josh.
I think Josh. Yeah,
I think
I'd probably
Josh.
go Josh.
Yeah.
Only because
I've seen him. I'm grading it by how many screams of agony
yeah,
I've heard. I've heard a lot of screams of agony.
I like that. Yeah, we talked about it today. If we could take all the THP athletes during like the heaviest squat set ever and like put them in a stadium, and then I would be in the center just listening to a beautiful symphony of agony and pain as they squat.
I went
be
a
a dream
different
come true.
route with the answer, as you saw. All 4 of us and all the THP athletes do that. That's easy. I'm talking about over time, where you started and where you got to and how consistent you stayed and how much improvement you made. That's what I define as a hard worker.
I don't think
this
that's
is
hard
easy.
work.
This in the weight room is easy as fuck.
Okay, well, yeah, consistency
stuff-
is part of it. Consistency is part of it.
No, but how to show up and to have the mindset of I'm going to get better no matter what it takes over time. That's hard. Doing this workout once, bro.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I took that route, and that's why Isaiah still is, to me, the hardest worker out of all of us. But that's,
As long as he
that's
doesn't
where I went with
stop,
my answer.
as long as he doesn't stop, he can retain his.
Next question.
Wait,
Next-
I have thoughts on.
Let me hear your
on this,
thoughts.
though.
Let me hear your thoughts, Mr. Rivera.
It's what I was saying when I first got here. There's this thing called a rule of 100. Where it's basically like whatever you're trying to improve at, you do 100 reps of it for 100 days straight. They use it for business, but I think it's the same thing. Well, what I was telling you, John, is where people struggle isn't the 100 reps part of it. It's the do it for 100 days straight aspect of it, which is like according to what, it's similar to what you were saying. Like that's the hard part. And then take the workout today, right? So I haven't done an actual training cycle for a few months, and then today we started again, and it sucked. And I was in the middle of the squats. I literally had a thought, and I have this thought every time I do a hard workout or a hard training cycle. I'm like, oh, there's a month like left of this. Oh, I have to do this 3 times a week for a month straight. Like that feels so far away. But then I think where the reframe happens, I think what sets me apart from people is like I can turn that part of my brain off. It's like I shut it off, and then I'm like, nope, this set.
Just
this
focus
rep.
on this rep.
When I was in 29 Palms, my motto every workout was this rep. Like I would literally tell myself that, like this rep, this rep, this rep, and just forget about it. Like
Yeah, just
go home and
be
just
in the
play
moment.
video games, chill out.
Just be in the moment and suffer as much as you can.
But all right, next one.
Next question. All right. Who do you think is the most talented out of the 4 of you? You can say yourself if you want. Most talented, most potential. If they did everything perfectly, who gets the furthest?
Ooh.
Let's say vertical jump. Vertical jump.
Vertical jump. I'd say Donovan,
And why?
because I feel like he has not been close to his full potential. He has a lot to work with, and once he gets there, it's going to be crazy because he's already the top, like crazy.
Yeah. All right, Isaiah?
I think it's actually Dom.
Dom!
Yeah. Because think about the vertical you've tested, and like pretty consistently too. Like I think every time I've seen you go on the vert trainer, you get like a low effort 46, 47-ish around there. And I don't think you've been healthy enough to display your true power. Like I think assuming you're 100% healthy, like you'd be able to bust out a 50 any day. So
It's good.
yeah.
Bust out. All right, Donovan?
Me.
And why?
I don't know.
That's a poor response. You got to say why. Come on. Give me some details, son.
Show us the data.
Show me the data. What's your data say?
The data, I don't even know. My data is in doing things. I don't really have much data on me, as we've discussed.
Yeah, so that's Dom's point. We don't even know how far you can
We
go.
don't.
We barely tested.
There is no data.
We don't have enough data
like,
yet.
You've talked about like my weight room numbers. They're actually not very good. So like comparatively to like what it should be. So it's like
Yeah, but you're
the
comparing
data-
to like, who are you comparing to? Isaiah?
Well, that's what's hard too is we don't have jumping high is such a weird thing. There's like no data to go off of. We
Well, I
only
mean,
have
there's
Isaiah to
track
go off
guys.
of.
There's track guys.
That-
I think
oh, yeah,
I think
track-
like the
oh,
closest you could
yeah,
look at is
yeah,
probably
for sure.
multis, and
But then
relative to them, you're not that far off. Like, what's Kyle Garland do? 365 in a clean?
Yeah, something
But
like
you
that.
could do that. I think you could do that.
I think
Yeah, true. But it's like jumping high is such a weird thing. But Kyle Garland doesn't have a 50, so it's like it's such a weird thing.
Oh, it's
We
task
don't
specific.
even know. Like you know like generally what, but you don't know everything. So that's why it's like
What? No, I'm just kidding.
no, but like because there's not enough people. If there was a million people who do this, you'd be able to tell what exactly separates people. But
Well, I think more people are getting involved, and I have seen a lot of people. Like, I think what sets you apart is your baseline. You can, day one, you're better than 99% of people. Like, you know, if I take you out to the track and I watch you sprint, you're going to run faster than everyone in this group. If I take you out to throw a baseball, you're going to throw the farthest. If I do a fast pitch, if I see how hard you can throw, you're going to throw the hardest. If we did RFD testing like we did on the force plates, you're going to hit 6,500 newtons or something like that crazy. So I don't necessarily think you can just look at, you know, one metric and kind of like say, well, my squat isn't this or my power clean isn't this, because there's other determinants in that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You said
Like,
why.
it's
I was like,
globally.
you're like, what's the data? I was like, there's no data. I don't know.
I just think I am. I gave you the data.
I tell you what the data
I'll
is.
tell you. All right, Josh.
Yeah, he has no data because his training age is so low.
I
I've been
agree.
lifting weights for 9 years. He's already stronger than I am and everything. Besides you weigh more, but still, you haven't been lifting weights consistently for 2 years. I'm going to relate this to Star Wars. He's Anakin Skywalker. He is the chosen one. Everything comes easy. Not everything, but things come easier to him because he has more potential. He has
Does
more
that mean he's going to be Darth
midichlorians.
Vader?
That's what I was going to go down. That's what I was going to say is he has to be careful. If he goes too close to the dark side, he might. No, just see, I'd say the training age completely, because I remember when I first talked to him, and you're like telling me your maxes. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, and then you're like, I've only been lifting weights for like a couple months. I'm like, what? I think you told me your squat was 385. I was like, oh, it's probably like a half squat. He's like, no, it's deep. I was like, I can't even do that. I've been lifting weight. Or at the time, I couldn't do that.
I remember. Do you remember?
Wait, say it into the mic.
Do you remember the first day I sent you my lifts?
What?
You were like, it's funny because I like John because he's so real. He was so not impressed. You're like, nah. That needs some work. You're like, nah.
Well, he was squatting to like not far enough down, and then like his clean technique was doo-doo.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, we got to work on this.
We gotta work on that.
I think that's what people sometimes don't like is that transparency, but it's only because I want you to be the best version of yourself. And if I let you dog it,
You can
then
power
you're not.
clean 315, and you've only been lifting weights for 23 months.
Side note, John Evans forced me to gain 35 pounds since I started CHP.
I never did that.
I gained 35 pounds since I started.
Yeah.
Well, I was 190 at July at Texas, the dunk camp. And now I was 225 in January.
Donovan has more testosterone in his body than I've ever seen. He
Well,
literally
no, it's because I train like a
but hear me
bodybuilder.
out. He literally benches one time a week, and his bench just goes up, and he just keeps gaining weight. Josh has to bench twice, hit more intensity, more volume, and like just keeps creeping up, right? Donovan's like, I'll occasionally jump in. I might cut a few sets here and there. I might miss a few sessions, and then his bench goes up 10 pounds in a non-specific lift.
When we bench, Josh is always like, come on, you're doing this with me, right? I do like one set, I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. And then I just
Exactly. It's ridiculous. Okay, this is the last question. All right, if there were no injuries, if none of you could, you guys were like when fully healthy, okay, who do you think has the potential to test 50 inches on the day?
I would say myself because I've not been 100% in a while. And like Isaiah said, I have tested 46 like pretty easily. So I'm just waiting for the day I'm 100%, which is coming soon.
Quick caveat, I know we get this a lot. Why is everyone hurt? Blah, 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 blah. Because we train really freaking hard so we can get better, right? Like,
also, we jump 50 inches, you don't.
yeah, you do. Okay, when you jump 50 inches, then you can start dogging. Pretty much every single jumper that's in that upper 40s, like low 50s, is going to have something pop up at some point. I mean, it's like running a 955 in the 100.
Anybody.
You're gonna, if you're running in the nines, you're gonna have a hamstring injury at some point.
Yeah, I think any power, like speed power event, the elite of the elite have something as the limiter.
Yeah, very hard to not.
But to answer the question, I think
Go ahead.
myself.
Yourself.
Yeah.
I like it. Betting on yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm assuming I'm like healthy and like
And trained, I think.
Oh,
is the
yeah.
other one.
Fuck
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Donovan. 100% healthy. You can just go crazy, and you're coming off a good training cycle.
You still have to be good at Vertec.
Let's say you're better at it.
I'm better. Or
So what do
the
you think you
skills
get flight
perfect.
time? What do you think you get flight time wise? You think
What
you
I
beat
got.
everyone in terms of flight time?
The same. What?
You think you would beat everyone in terms of flight time?
Maybe not. I think, or it depends. It just depends. Every session.
No, but I'm saying like
Oh, in a
you're
peak?
100% healthy. You're coming in. You've got a good you're feeling good.
Probably not. No.
So who do you think's hitting 50?
Isaiah.
Isaiah?
Yeah.
All right,
I
Josh.
bust out a 1 second.
Huh?
I think I could bust out a 1 second.
1 second?
Yeah. Like if I'm like.
You think you're gonna break the world record like in the next year?
I think so.
Oh shit!
We gotta get swimmers.
Oh, that's a whole podcast in and of itself.
Bro, I was literally. I think I was there. Actually, I wouldn't say breaking world record. I think I was in 51 shape without training. Like, it was just maintaining, like, health, basically. So now I'm thinking if I push, if I adapt and maintain health. Yeah.
That's crazy. Josh, who you taking on the day?
I'm going to go with someone who's already tested 50, so I'm going to go with Isaiah.
All right.
Did we – hold up.
That would make
Speaking of which,
logical sense, by the way.
did you guys see the 52?
No. What are you talking
The
about?
outdoor?
Yeah.
Dak? Talk about Dak?
Yeah.
Is that
It looked
legit?
crazy. It was so low quality that you can't –
He's already tested 50 like 4
I mean, he's
times.
probably.
It's probably
I actually
legit,
think
bro.
Dak is probably the most talented person I've ever seen. I've talked about this many times. At every university he's ever been at, every single track coach is blown away by all his metrics. Like, he destroys the jump. They call it like a jump pentathlon. So it's like you pick like 5 different jumping events. So it's like standing triple jump, double, right, left. Yeah, stuff like that, like standing vertical, approach vertical. And then they do like overhead back. And Dak destroyed everyone at every single D1 university he went to. Like, destroyed. The best track and field universities. So it's like the end of the cycle they would test early on in the season. So it'd be like standing broad jump, standing triple jump, double, which is like standing to right, left into the pit. And then some guys will do like a 4 stride, 5 bound. Sometimes they'll do that. And Dak was doing like 11.6 in broad jump. Like, he was doing, maybe further, it might have been further. He was doing something crazy in standing triple. Like, his elasticity, his scores in terms of elasticity are insane. Yeah, Donovan. And his 30-meter time was like the
now,
best.
Mr. John Evans.
Yeah.
Can I ask one?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. John Evans has told us all numerous times that he doesn't think 50 or 51 is close to the human capabilities. He thinks we can go to what? What'd you say? What was you said like 54 or something. You said a number.
I think like someone like Dak, I think
here's the
it's
thing.
possible he'd hit 53.5, I think.
53.5 is probably the human limit.
I think,
guessing.
well, at the moment, I mean, I don't know. At the moment, I would say
it's hard to say because there's no data, first of all.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, we have a lot of vertical jump data. We just don't have a lot of people that train correctly
Exactly.
for a long time.
But here's the
like,
thing
we've
I
got
was
a lot
gonna
of
say.
people that run track that train really, really intelligently.
So even though we've noticed with Isaiah, he's been jumping higher as he's getting older, but we know that human performance does peak at some time. And Dak's been training properly, and you just said is the most gifted jumper you've ever seen, and probably is. And he's 26, and he's only tested 51. Well, maybe 52, we don't know yet. But
I think
so does that
I
change
think
your lens
if he's
now?
no.
Are you saying he's going to keep going up as he gets 30? He's
Well,
going to
I
test
don't know.
54?
Like, I think in his case, like, I don't know if he has a coach, like, with him in person. I think if you really want to achieve, like, your peak form, you need an immense amount of time and money. So what makes it difficult in our case, like, for all of us, is we all have full-time jobs. And track and field athletes, all they do is train. That's the only thing they do. They wake up, their entire day is based around that, and they sleep and eat for that the rest of the day. They don't do anything else, right? And the guys that do don't get as good, or they have a harder time improving than the guys who are better. So it's like the guys at the top, like, get better because they have more resources because they're already at a better starting point. And if you're trying to work your way up, you've got to work 2 jobs, you've got to go to practice and then go, like, one of my buddies had to go work at Dick's Sporting Goods, and he was like a 26-foot long jumper because there's no funding. So, like, you can't really get away with, and then your bandwidth, your mental bandwidth just isn't there. You just don't have as much to work with, where guys like Amir Webb and Andre DeGrasse, they wake up at friggin' 9 p.m. or 9 a.m., go to bed at 11, mosey over to practice 30 minutes late. You know, they have someone massage their calves. They have someone there to hydrate them and take care of their nutrition, and then, like, do their workout, sometimes even half-assed, doesn't even matter. Spend 30 minutes over in the weight room getting a second massage, go do their lift. They feel something, you know, they go to a doctor the next day to have it looked at and get it scanned, and then they can, you know,
The
they get
aren't
the
available.
resources are just insane. You want to go to a meet, you're flying for, maybe not first class, but, like, you're going to get on a good flight, you're going to have 3 days to chill at the hotel, you get track access, you're going to have access to masseuses. Dude, if you're the guy that's jumping 26 feet or barely 8 meters, you're not getting those amenities. Like, and even Isaiah, he's not getting those amenities. Like, we're going to fly the most basic airline. We're going to get there the day before the event. He's probably going to have to travel 24 hours. All of us would have to do that, right? Like, we're going to eat Taco Bell. We're not going to have a personal chef. Like, these guys literally have personal chefs at the facility. to like make them good post-workout meals. They have people prepare their food. They have a partner that, you know, takes care of all their needs at home. I like, not always, but that happens in the best case scenario. Their only stressor is training. And so I don't think Dak has that luxury. Like, I think he probably has, you know, this similar setup to us where we've got to work a full-time job and still jump train, and he like is able to do it.
Even worse because he's probably just coaching himself.
Yeah, like he's like, it's harder too. Like, he's training alone. Yeah. I don't think he has, you know, it's hard when you coach yourself. Like, I mean, I'm in that position myself, and it can be very difficult. So yeah, I mean, it's very, and then he does a lot of events too. Like, you know, he's just in 2 Mr. B
I think for someone like as talented as him though, the more events you have, it almost seems like the better they jump.
Just because, like,
I see that with pro dunkers all the time. Like guys like T. Curry or Sutherland, like, because I feel like I don't know if it's the training quality isn't high or maybe they're not as motivated when they train versus if you're doing events all the time. Like, it's like they're talented enough that is a training effect in of itself. And then I see guys like kind of get out of shape when they stop doing
events. It's almost like they like doing it. I don't follow too closely his training, so I can't really speak on it much, but I just know that he's a freak athlete. That's definitively what I'd say. Yeah. Donovan decided to dip, so... Huh?
He's from Missouri, too.
Oh, that explains.
Dak is?
Dak is from Missouri. That's why he likes line dancing like me. He's from Missouri.
All right.
That's the video, guys.
For the closeout, THPstrength.com if you want to jump higher. And if you don't trust us, we made a training guide for you so that you can apply it to your training and get better. And then you will trust us and hopefully sign up.
Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.